Well, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. For those of you who kind of came over from the first video, hey y'all, didn't take long, did it? And for the newcomers, welcome. Part one of my 2 videos this Sunday for self-care. Part 1 is all about the hair. Now we're going to get into our complexion. Okay, so what I like to do anytime I wash my face is I like to use at least 2 cleansers. Why? Well, because one cleanser that I tend to use, me personally, it can be enough if I use it multiple times in that one sitting, but I like to kind of give my face variety. One may be a little bit more gentler than the other one, so I like them to somewhat piggyback off of each other. I typically use an oil cleanser. I'm not going to use that one today just for the sake of this video because I don't have any makeup to remove. Oil cleansers are absolutely amazing and very effective at removing the makeup from your face without stripping the hydration from your skin. So first cleanser that we're going to use today is by Cerave. This is their hydrating facial cleanser. It's for normal to dry skin. I just kind of put like that much in my hand. I'm gonna cut the water on. This is a good one. It has hyaluronic acid in it. As you can see, there is no sort of suds. It's very mild, but it does what it needs to do. It leaves my face feeling really soft and smooth and supple. And that's thanks to the hyaluronic acid. And I'm just gonna wash. And second cleanser I'm going to use, it's by a very favorite company of mine when it comes to skincare. I was introduced to these guys by my esthetician, Julia, who I love dearly. And it's by Somerville. And this one is their Exfolkate cleanser to daily foaming wash. Now when you see exfol, you immediately think exfoliating, that it may have grains or grit in it, and that it may be a little abrasive towards the skin, but not this one. That's what I first thought too when I first saw it, but it's actually the opposite. It's very gentle on the skin, and it does not have any sort of like grit or pumice or anything of that nature in it. It's very, very gentle. And now I'm just going to rinse this one off. Okay guys, and now that we have our skin squeaky clean, we're going to follow up with our tonics. I am going to use this morning, I'm going to use the Rose Tonic by Pixi. This is one of the newer ones that recently came out. This just kind of helps to give your skin more of a balanced pH, as well as help to hydrate it. And it smells good. It has a faint scent of roses. Okay, that's because the second ingredient outside of water actually is rose flower water, which is pretty cool. Some of the other ingredients include glycerin, aloe leaf juice, castor oil, rose extract. Has some good stuff in here. Looks like there's a bit of hyaluronic in here, citric acid. Okay, I'm a fan. And then we're going to move on to our serums. I will be using two. The first one is by The Ordinary. This is their hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5. Vitamin vegan serum. This one just helps to as well balance, as well as put a bit of elasticity back into the skin. Y'all don't laugh at my nails. I have to do my nails. I'm still not ready to venture out and like go to a nail salon or anything like that, so I've been pretty much just hanging tight at home. I'll probably do my nails today, like while I'm catching up on editing or watching YouTube or something like that. And a lot of these skincare products are preventative. Like, you don't want to wait until you start having major signs of aging or dry patches or discoloration before you get proactive about taking care of your skin. So some of this stuff, it can seem excessive, like, well, do I need all of that? You may not need it on the surface, but there's always things working behind the scenes that you can take care of or get ahead of them before they actually become a problem. So for a lot of you, just look at some of the skincare as preventative medicine, preventative measures, so you don't have to double down as you get older, or when these things start to pose an issue, you'll already have a handle on them. Which brings me to my next serum, and this is by Olay. This is their Tone Perfection Serum. It's a combination of vitamin B3 and vitamin C. And we are just going to apply a bit of this to the face as well. Vitamin C helps to aid in brightening your skin, not lightening, not whitening, but brightening your skin, acting almost as an agent to help promote natural highlighting of the skin, so that your best face goes forward and not one that always has to be hidden behind makeup and allow artificial products to give you the glow and the complexion that you should have naturally. Okay, so that's that for the second serum. We are now going to follow up with a bit of moisture surge. I, for one, have extremely oily skin, aka dehydrated skin. I used to think that because my face was so oily that I had too much hydration, that I needed to always find a way to mattify my face. Well, come to find out, oil actually comes through in oily people who are dehydrated. So oil kind of acts out as a warning to let you know that your skin is lacking the hydration that it needs. And this by Clinique actually helps to give your skin that assistance in moisture. This one is for up to 72 hours of moisture. I hope you don't wash your face every 3 days, but that's the claim for this product. 72 hours, 3 days worth of hydration is that it helps to provide, or moisture is what it helps to provide your skin. So I'm just gonna take a little and do this. And one thing I will say, I'm sure you guys who do like your skincare on a regular basis, you can probably attest to this as well. When I do my skincare, especially at night, I used to think that I was gonna wake up with like a pillow full of product or a ton of like oil and residue on my face because of the products that I used the night before. Well, for me, if I don't do my skincare, I wake up with a extremely oily, congested face. If I do my skincare, I wake up with a bright, refreshed, oil-free complexion. I find that so amazing that when I use these products and these serums and I fall asleep with them on, that I wake up with my skin looking like it's ready to tackle the world. But if I just use like soap and water, my skin is like, what is that? And I wake up with a face full of oil that is like begging for hydration. Okay, so we have our moisture surge on, and one of the last products I'm going to use is by the Inkey list, and this is their Caffeine. This is their under eye serum. Caffeine helps to kind of wake up the tired puffiness that I have under my eyes, that I am such a fan of concealer for helping to hide. Especially during quarantine right now, and the fact that I am pretty much a stay-at-home mom and wife. I'm not at work right now. And we tend to say, well, hey, I'm golden already, so I don't need any sun care products. Well, yes, you do, because if you don't take care of your skin now, your black will crack. And sun care is not just to prevent tanning. There are harmful UV rays that will aid in the production of hyperpigmentation in your skin. We also, as well as everyone else in this world, have the ability to be stricken with melanoma. We don't want those issues. So what is this product I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure y'all should have figured it out by now. But it is sunscreen. And I know a lot of us, we try and find one that fits us without us looking like a purple alien or having a white cast on our skin. There is a great one by Black Girl Sunscreen. This is available at Target as well as online at, let's see here, I want to make sure I get the web address correct, blackgirlsunscreen.com. And this one has a broad spectrum SPF of 30. And you can use it in the water. It's water resistant for 80 minutes. It's infused with jojoba oil and avocado. It's ultra sheer and it has no white residue. And it's a moisturizing sunscreen lotion that you can use for both your face and your body. Now, I don't care what time of the day it is. If you are breathing and you may in fact go outside that day, when you do your skincare, you should be applying a thin layer of sunscreen. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. It doesn't matter what day of the month, what day of the year, if it's cloudy. It does not matter. Those UV rays will still get with you, and that's the last thing that you want. Definitely the last thing you need. So I'm just going to apply a little bit on the tip of my finger. And it goes on like real lotion. Like not that cakey sunscreen film feeling where it's like it's sitting on top of your skin and not actually penetrating. No, this like just penetrated my skin. It's gone. There's no cast, there's no coating. My skin is not oily, and it's so amazing. You can even use this under your makeup, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Your makeup is not going to save you from sun damage. It's not going to save you from the UV rays. Even if you use those products that's like, oh well, infused with UVF or SPF or whatever, you still need to use an independent sunscreen outside of that. With that being said, guys, that is it. We are done. I am going to release you all so you can get on with the rest of your Sunday. Thank you ever so much for sticking around and watching this video. If you have not watched part 2, on over and see what I do with this hair. It's not much. It's not going to take long. Have a great Sunday. If you have not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. Stay well, be safe, be blessed, and until next time, guys,